Hey, I'm Maggie from Maggie Writes, and today I'm going to talk to you about Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm a creative writer. I've been writing for about, I don't know how long. I've been writing since I was in second grade. That's when I wrote my first story. And I have written 2 novels. They're unpublished, but I'm working on a 3rd novel, and that is what I plan to publish. I was asked to talk to you guys about Camp NaNoWriMo and my Write With Me challenge. I'm going to give you a few tips when participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, but first I'm going to tell you about what Camp NaNoWriMo is for those who are uninitiated. Camp NaNoWriMo is a more loosened version of NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo happens in November, and people commit themselves to write 50,000 words in 1 month. That's a short novel, about the size of a YA novel. With Camp NaNoWriMo, you can set how many words you want to write in the month. You don't have to write 50,000 words. You can just write 500 words if you wanted, and that would be about 2 pages. For my Camp NaNoWriMo goals, my word count is about 1,300 words. This is kind of a modest word count. It's only about, I would say, 45 pages, probably a little bit more than that. But I'm not doing Camp NaNoWriMo to get a whole novel finished in a month. I'm doing it to motivate myself to start on my 3rd novel. So what do you need to participate in Camp NaNoWriMo? You don't really need anything to participate in it, but here are a few things that I would call the survival guide. Scrivener is probably the best program you can get out there for creative writing, and you can download it at the website for a 30-day free trial. So if you are participating in Camp NaNoWriMo next month, you can get Scrivener for free for 30 days. Also, a lot of people wonder if Camp NaNoWriMo is a physical camp. No, it's not. But you are assigned cabins. I'm in a cabin where people from bullet journal blogger Boho Berry are in. It's not an official Boho Berry cabin, but it does have people in it from her tribe. Another thing you need to do for Camp NaNoWriMo is have a lot of coffee on hand, because you're going to be working quite a lot. Coffee is one of my favorite drinks, that or tea, and I drink it copiously. And for Camp NaNoWriMo, don't forget to have your writing journal. This is my writing journal. If you follow me on my channel, I've showed it before. I have all kinds of good notes that I put down in it, and you're going to be taking notes all month, things you hear, things you see, and this is something that should be with you at all times. Finally, I do have a few tips for Camp NaNoWriMo. As I'm filming this, we've only got about 2 weeks to Camp NaNoWriMo. This isn't a lot of time to do research, and the reason why I say to get your research done is that way you can write your novel and you won't have to be wondering about certain things. You will have all your plot holes filled. Definitely develop your backstory and develop your characters. Know who your characters are. Even the minor characters, know who they all are, know what their likes and dislikes are. Another thing that I suggest, since you're writing in such a short amount of time, is an outline. Now, I know some of you are totally against outlines. Some of you just don't prefer to use outlines, but an outline works for me, and I didn't know that until I actually used one. This is a really great one. You need to set daily goals. So what is your daily goal for writing? Mine is going to be 500 words. Like I said, that's about 2 pages. I'm actually undershooting about how many I think I can write. I think I can write 5 pages a day, but I want to be able to make my goal. One thing that I've learned that really helps a lot when you need to do something daily is to have a routine. And a routine basically means going over and sitting at the same desk, typing at the same computer, listening to the same music, maybe not necessarily the same music. You need to do all of the same things every day. This develops a routine, and it signals to your mind that you're ready to write. Finally, something that I suggest is to find a few people that you know to create a cabin. Now, if you want to have a cabin with people that just share your similar interests and you don't really know them too well, that's fine. But I found I write the best when I'm writing with people that I know and will give me quality critiques. That's the great thing about Camp NaNoWriMo. You can create a cabin and you can have your friends in there and you can all write together. So now we're going to move on to the Write With Me challenge. And that's something near and dear to my heart. It's something I created. It's a challenge for creative writers to write a little bit each day to motivate them to get back into writing. This is my journal that I use. I journal mostly daily for the Write With Me challenge. So what exactly is the Write With Me challenge? It's a challenge basically with yourself. You're not competing with anybody. You're given daily creative writing focused prompts. These prompts are for the whole month. So you get one a day, and you don't have to do one every day. You can do them when you feel like them. You can do them out of order. It's a very flexible challenge. It's just basically a way for us writers to get together and have fun. If you want to join the Write With Me challenge, you can easily find us on Facebook. We are called the Write With Me Challenge, and you'll find our group. You can also find me at MaggieWritesCo.blogspot.com, and I'll give a link to Camp NaNoWriMo down at the bottom there. Don't forget, for more tips and tricks, you can follow this YouTube, and don't forget about Storytelling Month.